The delivery of a curling rock involves three distinct parts: the pre-shot routine, the actual delivery of the rock, and then something about which we don't really think often about, and that's the post-shot routine. Your pre-shot routine can be just as important as what you actually do physically in delivering the rock. You should see the shot made before you even step into the hack. Your brain wants a picture, and so often I hear people say, you know I can do all the things that are required to make a curling shot, but I don't make them consistently enough. And I ask them, tell me about your pre-shot routine. Do you visualize? Do you see yourself successfully make the shot? Does your brain have a picture of what success looks like? Because if you don't do that, you're really giving the muscular system, the system that you've worked so hard to train to have that good curling delivery, whether you're using a traditional slide delivery or a delivery with a stick, the visualization part, the pre-shot routine, is extremely important. In fact, I say to high-performance curlers, the success of a delivery is as important in the pre-shot routine as what you would actually see on television with the technical delivery of the rock itself. So I cannot overemphasize how important it is to visualize the shot that you're about to play. When you deliver a rock with a stick, in order to move forward with the rock, you're going to walk. Now, you will see people who will push glide, and they will use a gripper and a slider. I get very nervous when I see that because they're putting themselves into an element of danger, because when you are walking in an erect position, and we covered this in the safety part, you're going to fall at some point because your gripper slider, you want to be walking gripper gripper. As you walk along the line of delivery and then extend your arm and release the rock, and we're going to talk a little bit about weight control later in this video, then you will rotate your wrist to apply the rotation just as you would if you were in a traditional slide delivery. And then, and here's the most important bit of advice I can ever give a stick curler. When you release the rock, keep walking for 3, 4, 5 steps. It's going to really increase your ability to control the weight of the stone. So many stick curlers, when they get to the most critical aspect of the delivery of the rock, they stop walking. You're making the delivery much more difficult than it has to be, and for many people, that's what makes them inconsistent. So pre-shot routine, walking with the rock and extending your arm, applying the rotation, and then walking 3, 4, 5 steps before you come to a stop. And then, and here's the best advice that I can give in the post-shot routine part, say to yourself, what did I learn? Was that a little bit too heavy? Was it too light? Was I wide? Was I narrow? Put it into the database. It's one of the great challenges of our sport. But if you never say to yourself, what did I learn? The chances of putting very valuable information into the database is going to be, well, non-existent. And that, again, is what causes people to be inconsistent. While the skips are changing positions, and before my skip calls the shot, I'm going to clean the running surface of the rock off to the side, brush it out of the way, and carefully set it onto the ice surface. You notice that I set my stick on the hack, because this is metal. If it's warm, it can actually melt into the ice. I see that my skip has the brush on the edge of the 8-foot. I start my visualization. For me, I see a red ribbon from the bottom of my skip's brush right to the middle of the hack. And you'll notice that I'm standing a half step behind the hack. I don't step forward into the hack until I can see my imaginary red ribbon. And I put my stick in the center of my body, and the stick never leaves the midline of my body, ever, ever, ever. It's going to be a counterclockwise rotation, so the gooseneck is going to be at 2 o'clock. My stick is on top of my line of delivery, that red ribbon to which I referred, and only then do I put my foot into the hack. Because I'm a right-handed curler, I must deliver from the left hack, and it's my right foot which must be in the hack to the left of the center line. Now I'm ready to go.